Welcome to Jack's Tech Corner. This is Photoshop Elements Weekly number 12. In this week's show, we're going to talk more about clipping masks. And if you watched my YouTube video on it, I told you there was a special treat coming during the live show. And I thought this would be a great time and a great place to show you how to use clipping masks even more. We're also going to look through some viewer questions. I've been getting a ton of questions across my YouTube videos. So I'm going to answer some of those questions here. We're going to do it live, and if we have to do some demos, we'll do some demos on it. And then we're also taking your Skype calls as always. So I wish that you set something up or think of a question, just call in. You know, they always say no question is ever dumb, right? There's no stupid questions. Just give us a call, and we'll be glad to listen and help you out. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started with Photoshop Elements Weekly 12. Okay, very good. Well, we're back up here and rolling. So I don't know if any of you guys are fathers out there, but happy Father's Day to everybody. It's another great year. I was able to spend some time with both of my children last night. We had a really great time there, and we were able to sit down. My son actually runs a cast, and I sit in with him, so it's a lot of fun, and I enjoy doing it. And my daughter was actually able to sit in on that cast also. So it's just a weekly cast that he does, and it's pretty nice cast there. And he likes to play music, and we chat to tons of people, so that's basically what that is. So I'm still waking up here this morning. But we are going to get started, and we're going to get started here with what we said in my YouTube video. If you watched it, I just want to see if I can bring it back up real quick for you. Let's see here. And hopefully everybody watched it and was able to see what it was. Let's see here. Under videos. Let's see, right here it was. And we don't want to play it. So that comes up, we'll stop that. And we're going to do a screen region here just to show you this. Yeah, maybe. Select region. And we'll just pull this up on here. Okay, let me just throw this up on here. This is the one I was telling you about. If you didn't watch this on my YouTube videos, go back and have a look at it sometime today after this. It's called Photoshop Elements Scrapbooking Clipping. It teaches you how to do a clipping maneuver if you're making scrapbooks. There's been a lot of calls already about this. I mean, a lot of emails asking me questions about this. So it's a great way to do things. It's a lot of fun. So I just wanted to show that to you, that we can use that later on. But today I'm going to show you how to use a clipping mask one step further. That's what I wanted to do here. I didn't put it in a YouTube video on purpose because I knew we would be doing this live show on Sunday, which is today. And once again, thanks everybody for stopping by. I'm always very, very humbled that you stop in here. So we need to pick out a picture here. And this is more of a walk. I don't know if that's going to be any good to use or not. Maybe I have something from the Carnegie Museum that I want to use. Yeah, I do. I use this one here. We're going to open this up in Edit with Photoshop Elements. There we go. They say shoot a dog instead. Instead of skinning a cat, we're shooting a dog. And good morning, Hobby Boy. H-O-B-B-Y-B-O-I. Hobby Boy. I think that's right. Okay, let me lock this into this application so we can get started. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, sorry about that. That does happen. And, you know, that's live shots, and I'm sure I'll get a lot of emails about that. Jack, why wasn't you more prepared for that shot? Well, it happens. At least we were able to get right back on here and be able to teach you guys a little bit about Photoshop Elements. So today in this lesson, like I said, we're going to start talking about using a clipping mask. And if you watch the YouTube video, like I said, there's certain ways in there you can use it, and it's pretty doggone cool. It's almost the same as what we did last week when we were putting pictures behind text. But this is allowing us to put pictures behind shapes. So it's really cool, and I wanted to share this with you. So let's go ahead and get started here. So we have a normal picture, right, of a dinosaur from a local museum that we visited. And with this particular dinosaur, we wanted to make it more interesting. We want to do something with it that's going to make it pop off the page and people say, wow, that's a really cool shot. We like that. We're really enjoying that. So here's what we want to do. We are going to go to File, New File, and we'll just call this whatever, clipping. It's a layer, so you can really call the layer whatever you want. Basically, what's happening there. And we have a preset to scrapbooking, but you can have a preset to photo. You can do, I don't know, we're going to do a landscape shot. So we're going to do landscape. Let's try 8 by 10. And the background contents is white, and that's fine. Click OK. Now here's our shot, right? This is our screen that we're going to work with. So what we want to do here now is we want to create something to allow that picture to show through, but make it very, very unique. So what we're going to do is come down here to our shape tool, right? That's what we use during the YouTube videos. And instead of using the rounded rectangular tool, I'm going to use the rectangle tool. Click on that. Now when we use this rectangle tool, we can start drawing here, but what happens is when you do that, they become unproportional to each other. We don't want that to happen. What we want to happen is click the pull down menu, and we're going to make it a fixed size. And we're going to make each block 10 by 10. We'll see how big that is. Click that. And your color down here, make sure you can click the black and white back here. Or if you hit D on your keyboard, it will actually set that to be black and white. Foreground color is black. Background color is white. Now what we want to do is come over onto our paper, right? Think of this layer or whatever as a piece of paper. And we are just going to start clicking, and we're going to go landscape mode. Okay, so you already see that's going to be too big. So we'll take that out. Let's go back up here. Let's go here, and we're going to make it, let's make it 3 by 3. Yeah, I think that's going to be a lot better. 3 by 3s. Could even go probably 2 by 2s, but we're going to try 3 by 3. Come right below that. Click another one. Come right here. We're going to click. Come right below that. And try to keep these so they're lined up. And come right here. Click. Now you can see here this bottom one. If you can tell, it's not quite lined up. So we're going to click on the move tool. We can actually move that last box up a little bit. Right there. And what you have here is a bunch of different shapes. So what we want to do with those shapes is we are going to click on the bottom there. So what I did was I held my shift key down, clicked. And you can either go up to layers, and you can go to merge layers, or you can hit your command or you control E. We're going to merge those down to one group of items. So we're going to have all those layers laying out there. Next, what you want to do is you're going to click over here, and we're going to get this dinosaur to put into the other one. So go to select all, or command or control A, and then copy. You can do a command or control C to copy. You're going to go here onto this one, and we're going to paste it. Uncheck that background. So what happens now is that picture is above our shapes. And that's exactly where you want it to be. Now, with the touch of a mouse or a click here, we can actually group these together. Or you can go to layer, you can go to create a clipping mask, which is Command or Control G, or I like to just be on that layer and just hit Command or Control G. And then you can see what happened there. It actually put a frame in there. It built a frame so it looks really interesting. And you can make these smaller or larger. You can do whatever you want to. Hey, that's okay, Jessica. Glad I can help you with the rectangle size. That's how you would size it. So now you understand that. That's good. So each week, at least you folks are getting something each week. That's what I shoot for here. Now you can still move that picture around if you want to, if it's not exactly where it should be, but that's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with where that fell right there. Not a big problem. Then what I like to do is double click that background, unlock it, because I don't like when I'm working on layers for them to be locked. So it's unlocked. Click on that layer, and then you can have a nice white background right here, or you can change that. And you guys know how to change it, right? Just pick a color. You can, I don't care, grab your paint bucket tool and drop it on there. And now we have it red with the dinosaur in the middle. And this is an 8x10. So what I mean by that is if we go to File and Print, and you bring this up and choose your paper size and choose 8x10, that would be the actual picture. It's actually right here. Let's bring this one up. There you go. It would be the actual picture as an 8x10. And you can still move those around also. If you wanted to move those around a little bit, let's check that out just so you guys will see how that works. Click on the layer. Make sure you're on the Move tool. And now since those are all linked together, we should be able to just move all those around. And wants to keep moving that around. Just hide all your other layers, and then you can center this more. And then you can turn your other layer back on. And now you can see the dinosaur's a little bit misplaced there, so we can bring it up a little bit more. Make it more interesting. And then turn your background back on to finish it off. So hopefully you understand that. It's a very nice technique. It's a lot of fun. And there's an endless realm of possibilities there. A lot of different possibilities. So you have that to go with. We are going to look here. I just wanted to see if there's anything else that we might want to work with, something like that with a clipping mask. Maybe something like this one. I'm going to open that up. That's a nice picture there of some crystal. And what we want to do there is again do File, New, Blank File. And again, we'll set it to a photo. 8x10 is good. Untitled layer is fine. But this time, if you go to your shape tools and just grab a different shape. How about the ellipse tool? Or the polygon. Let's grab the polygon tool. And we're just going to grab that polygon and size it. Just pull it out where you want it. Click the Move tool. We'll move it down. Okay, let's get rid of that background layer again. That looks good. Now we're going to go ahead and bring this crystal into that polygon. And this is just another variation of a clipping mask and what you can do with it. So there's a lot of possibilities. I sat one day and played around and I thought, wow, this is pretty neat to be able to do all this stuff with it, you know, have a lot of fun. Some people say, do you ever sleep? And I do. I do sleep, but you know, I sleep dreaming of Photoshop. You know, it's a great program. A lot of fun. Okay, so I'm going to throw that crystal into it there. And I'll do my Control or Command G. Clip it, right? So it's there. Here's the picture. You can even take this thing, and I showed this in my YouTube video. You can take this and resize this, the picture itself. If the picture's not fitting in there properly. But the trick is you don't want to leave any of that background in there, so you want to pull this picture out as much as possible to fill the, and that just happens to be red in there, but and click the checkbox. Hey, good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Kevin. We missed you last night, buddy, but talk to you later about that one. And that is how it's filled in. Turn that background layer back on. And again, it's even an interesting way, I guess, of framing, right? I mean, it's a very quick way of framing. Whatever shape you want in there would be perfect for a frame. And you could even do a gradient. Everybody knows I love gradients. Let's stick with that one. Stick with that gradient, and we're going to pull it right across there with, let's use that. We're going to go from the top. Didn't pull out for me. On the background tool, make sure on the background. Layers is layers is layers, right? There, I thought that would just be kind of nice. And if you wanted to, somebody once said, Jack, wonder if I wanted to add a gradient the other way. Huh. Here's what I would do. I would add another background layer. Bring it the other way. So now we have that background layer and this background layer, but I don't think you can double layer it. Nope, it's going to flop it each time. So anyway, that didn't work out as well as I planned it to. So I'll just delete that layer. What I wanted to do there was double gradient it. Can you make multiple clip layers with different pictures as other layers? Yes, Jessica, you can. Now here's the trick with that one. That is even more timely. Did you happen to watch the YouTube video I posted the other day? I don't know, about 4 days ago, I guess I put up a new video. It is called Scrapbooking and layer. I think it's called Scrapbooking with picture clipping. We looked at that earlier. I think that's what it was. Not real sure exactly what it was. Oh, Photoshop Elements, Scrapbooking, and Clipping. Okay, well, you want to look at that one because that's the one you want to be able to watch. Don't watch it now, but I'm a nice guy. I'm going to put it out there for you guys. You can watch that when this cast is over and take and there you go. Yeah, you'll watch it afterwards. That's fine. I just wanted to send it to you so you have a nice, easy way to find it. It is the newest one on my channel, so if you bring up my channel, you'll see it start to play. Okay, guys, so at that point, like I said, today's cast will be a little bit shorter. I don't know how much shorter. It depends on you. If you have questions, viewer questions are always welcomed. It was a late night last night. We have a lot of graduation parties to go to today, so we're going to be quite busy. And I told the wife I was casting this morning, I get one of those, huh? Like that. But she's a trooper, you know. She wants me to do this because she knows I'm helping you guys out, and you expect me to be here, and I, like I said, I'm going to be here. So what I'm going to do now is try to pop into my email here and look for any viewer questions. I know I had a couple because I was reading them on my phone this morning. And hey, Jessica, thank you so much. I'm your only bookmarked YouTube channel. Man, that makes me feel really, really good. I do appreciate that. Let's see. I got a lot of junk mail in here too, so that's just the way it goes. A lot of junk stuff in there. Just kind of scrolling down through here looking for some viewer questions. Here's one right here I just received the other day, and it struck me as kind of interesting. Does anyone know if Photoshop Elements 9 will work on Windows XP? Photoshop Elements 9 will work on pretty much any version of Windows, probably even 2000. So I could load it on 2000, Windows XP, naturally Windows Vista, and now I have it running on Windows 7. And Photoshop Elements 9 on the Mac is finally the same, pretty much. There's a couple differences that I found, but it's pretty much the same now as well as on the Windows side. So there you have that. So if you I just comment back on these. Just like if you've posted anything on YouTube, you know that I comment back on them. Just in case the viewer misses the live show, or he misses the he or her, they may miss the. There's a tons of stuff in here. Let's see. Well, anyway, I'm just going down through looking for any more. If you're not on the fan club, I know most of you guys are. Most of you guys are in the fan club there, so they call it a fan club. I call it a Jack's Tech Corner group. So if you guys want to join the group, people send me films too, so I don't understand that. That's not a good one. That's no good. Just trying to pull these out here. I don't know who that is. Well, as you see here, we don't have a whole lot of viewer questions. There's a bunch down here. Okay, in replacing color. A while back, we did a thing, and I replaced the color. And I replaced the color most of the times with my pictures. What I like to do is with the hue and saturation tool. I do a selection. I use the hue and saturation tool to change those colors back and forth to different colors. And somebody's just emailed me and says it doesn't work on black. I didn't realize that. It doesn't work on black. And I have nothing here. I'm looking for a picture I can use of something to change color on. So if you see these pictures scrolling by, it's looking for something to change color on, something big enough, and something static, not the sky. We're not going to change color in the sky. This was an air show I went to. I took my daughter to it actually a couple years ago. Hopefully there's one this next summer, I guess. Will be coming up here soon, maybe. We'll go back. It's a lot of fun. If you ever go to an air show, people, take chairs with you. I'm sorry, I'm just scrolling through here looking. Unbelievable. Can't find a picture to use. I don't know. Ah, crap. I'm going to use this birthday cake for anything else, for nothing else. I'm going to bring out that birthday cake. Oops. Well, maybe not. Anyway. I just need a static piece of stuff here to bring up in Elements to show you how I change colors. How can I send a question? Is there a... here? Is there a blank here? I don't know what the blank is, Jessica. You can call this number, Jessica, if you want to call in. I'd like to hear from you anyway. 724-701-0911. Just pick up your cell phone and give that number a call, and we'll talk about your problem or with a picture that you have going on. I can definitely help you out with that. I'm just going to make a selection right here just to show you guys how I change colors. And they said it doesn't work with black. We got black above there, but I don't know if that's going to work or not. Let's go Enhance and Adjust Color. And I like to do it with the Hue and Saturation tool. And you just play around with the hue, and you can change that color. You know, we've done this before. I've showed you this before. Where you can change the color of that balloon. Any color, we can saturate it up. You can give it more lightness. Hey, Kevin, thanks, man. Yeah, Jessica, don't be shy. Just call in. Call in. Let the world hear you talking. We give the 30 seconds of fame here. That's what that is. Call in, you get 30 seconds of fame. Then you're recorded, so it's permanently recorded. Forever. So it will be on Justin TV, and you can go back and listen to yourself later. We have people checking into Skype here. I see more and more people coming in, but nobody's calling in. So That is how I do that. Now here's what somebody said, and I don't know, maybe you guys have tried this already. Let's deselect, and now we're gonna play with that black. He said you can't change black. Huh. I don't know. We're gonna try it. I guess I never tried it with black. I guess that's the problem. That's what I'm trying to say here. Enhance, adjust color, and hue and saturation. See what happens. Good morning.
Good morning, it's Jessica.
Hey, Jessica, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Good. See, you weren't too shy.
My question was, I took a picture with a background, and it had a design on the background, and I wanted to continue that background up because it just had black, but it didn't quite match up. Like I couldn't get the design to match up.
Ah, that's pretty interesting. That might be one of the ones I might have to actually see the picture. Do you have it posted anywhere?
No, I was wondering how I could email it to you. That's what the word that you can't see is link.
The word you can't what?
Is there a way I can email you the picture?
Yeah, email it to me. Send it to jackstechcorner@gmail.com.
Okay, I will do that.
Hey, and thanks for calling in. It's nice to hear people and put voices to the text, the typing in the chat rooms. That's great. Thanks for joining every week.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, very good. And hey, when we're casting here, if Jessica emails that picture right now and I can pull it up, I'll pull it up live on the show. And maybe some of the viewers out there may have a possible answer of how we can fix that. So, and whoever sent that in was right. It appears you can't change black very much. I mean, it changed it a little bit. I can make it darker and lighter. I could almost make it a white. You know, I could blow it out. But unless you change the lightness and change the color, that's not going to help it. So, hey, that's one somebody gets. Somebody gets bonus points for that one. When you could stump the master, then it's all up to you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not the master. I've just been doing it a long time, and I have fun with it, so that's that. So, okay. So we're waiting to see if we get that email through. So, yeah, you're right. You can't change it. I would agree, and then I just comment back in here to them. All right. So, Kevin, any special plans today on Father's Day or any other fathers out there? Anybody do anything special today? Kids taking you out to dinner? Okay. Somebody there's watching the live video on YouTube, so that's good. Don't get me wrong, it's not live on YouTube. I get a lot of those too, and that's great too when I get those in. Great video, thanks. I mean, it's nice to know that people appreciate out there. I know you guys do. You guys stop in here every Sunday with me. I can't change delay. Do you know why? Or somebody here was doing animated GIFs. I don't know, or animated GIF, GIF, GIF. And they said in my video it sounds like I say gift, like GIFT, and that's not true. That's not what I say. Oh, Kev, you're going on an ATV ride. That sounds good. Hey, BW, Father's Day car show. That sounds like a lot of fun. Father's Day car show. I'll be taking pictures at a graduation party. So, but that's fun. It's fun to take pictures at a graduation party. Let's get this out of my face here. And there we go. All right, guys. So, somebody wanted to know how you can change a delay on a GIF and an animated GIF file. And I did that video a while back. It's where you can actually make animated motion type of pictures using still pictures. And you put them together in different ways, and you can animate those. But it has to be for the internet. So you have to have it. You have to view it through a web page. Is how that works. So that's what that's for. And you can't change it. I've never found a way to change it. It's not like PowerPoint where you can change your delays and everything. So I'm just going to say you can't. And, you know, like I said, if anybody else has any questions, call me here. Just wanted to go through these. Kevin, I know you'll take the camera. I don't think you leave the house too far without a camera in tow. And hey, you guys, just so you know, I did pick up a new, just for the YouTube video stuff there. I'm working on some other projects. I picked up a new HD camcorder. I don't know how much video you guys do, but the more I get into video, the more interesting it is. And we've done quite a bit of video lately, and a lot of editing. So I'm still learning a lot about editing video, but a lot of fun. Okay, so I don't see anything else in here we can have. Yeah, I know you don't leave too far. Hi, Jack. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. I bought Adobe 9 about 3 months ago. After the first couple tries, I had totally given up, but I came across your video, and the way you explained things got me picking up the software and attempting to learn it again. Thanks for your patience. I'm sorry, I thought that was a question. I'm looking for more lessons, so that's great. So I'm glad that you stopped by. TRIBIL 9. Glad you stopped by, and I'm glad the shows are helping out. You know, and that's basically why I do these. You guys know that. I've been doing this for a while. I think since, wow, I don't even know. I need to go check my channel. I haven't seen that for a while. Anyway, yeah, I've been doing this since 2008, January actually. So we got some anniversaries coming up here. Well, no, not yet. January, I'm thinking, wow, yeah, we don't have anything coming up yet. I don't want the year to be over that far. Subscriptions are doing good. If you guys know anybody looking to subscribe to great channels, well, hopefully mine's great enough and you'll send them my way. But 5,441, that's viewers like you bringing that subscription rate up. What does that mean for me? Just means that people are watching my videos. So that's really important. Okay, so if you have any other questions, I'd like to hear from you. And I'm going to keep checking my email here to see if that email has came through yet from Jessica. I have not seen it yet, so hey, if you didn't, go ahead and mail it. Send it out there through the email. And let me see if I get that from you. We're just waiting to see if it comes up. And where that would be. Okay, guys, but if you have any other questions, now's a great time to call in. Or if you have any comments maybe on the show or something that would be helpful to the other viewers, we'd like to hear from you. You know, we still have that web form going also. I don't know if you guys are involved with that or part of that, but it seems like Facebook took over the web form more than anything. So I'm not sure if you guys are around there. Am I going to use Adobe Premiere for video editing? Probably not, Kevin. I don't know if you used Adobe Premiere. I have a thing now called Adobe Premiere Express, and it just totally. My wife always says, when you talk like that, you talk like a young teenager. It blows my mind. It messes with my head, but it's so I don't even understand it. I can't even get the video in there properly. At least the camcorder I have right now will not import the video directly into it. So I have to go into iMovie and then pull it into Adobe Express, and then it doesn't work right. I don't know. I don't even understand how to use it. And I've tried to learn, and I think I'm pretty much open to anything new to learn, but that wasn't good. So you've tried it, but I don't know if you liked it or not. You can let me know. Still waiting for the picture there. Oh, you sent it? Okay. Here, hopefully I can send you this email address. There you go. That's where you want to send it to. If you can send it there. I don't have it as of yet. You would think I'd be getting it soon. I don't think one picture would be too big. I have successfully added on to a picture before. I mean, the top or bottom of the picture. We've increased picture size before. I did it on the YouTube video some time ago. So, but matching up the shapes, that's going to be the fun part. I like to look at this picture because I want to play around with it and see if we can get it right. But once again, guys, just to remember, for those of you who are still in here, okay, so it does take some time to learn, and I imagine it does. You know, I mean, most of my stuff I can edit with iMovie, as that seems to work pretty good. And then on the PC side, I was using, what the heck is it? Sony Vegas, and I like Sony Vegas too. I haven't used it for so long that I kind of forget what it looks like and how to use it, but yeah, I still haven't seen that email yet. Still waiting for it, and I know you sent it. It just might be stuck out there somewhere in the world of make-believe. If anybody's new in the channel here and you want to call in, please call me at 724-701-0911. 724-701-0911. If you want to call in, and I'd be glad to hear from you there. Hopefully. Hey, I wouldn't have any of you guys blocked out of my email. I mean, sometimes what happens, the picture's too big and it won't allow it to send, but yeah, it definitely wouldn't be blocked. And Kevin uses Windows Movie Maker just because it's free. Movie Maker is great, and I've taught it at school. Movie Maker is great, especially if you want to do slideshows. We find it's perfect for younger generation, younger kids to learn how to do slideshows. But there's a new one Microsoft put out that's free called Story Maker. It's one of the, I think it's Story something. And we found it to be even easier for the kids to use and pick up. And they really, really like that one too. So, plus it works on every computer. We have Movie Maker does not work on some computers, especially Windows Server computers. It won't run. So, just to throw that out there to you. I'm not seeing this email, guys. So, just checking it out there. And yeah, and I don't know if anybody ever seen that expressed before. I don't know how many people are into video editing, but and I don't mean to, think anybody's wasting their time here. This is just more of a discussion session this morning. It is Father's Day, and I had that one lesson laid out for you this morning. We were looking at some viewers' questions, and we were taking, steps into looking at the viewers' questions and then taking your calls. So if you want to call in, I'm still here for a little while longer, another 15 minutes. We're going to stick around and see if you call in. What you're looking at now is the actual Final Cut Express, and it's a very, very hard application to use. You can see it's even cut off on the one side there, but that's just it's so big, and I can't minimize it at all or pull it back, I don't think. That's just that one piece. Okay, but that is Final Cut Express. Yeah, I mean, you understand, you got your timelines down here. Johnny's not the beach. So you can see how easy it is to use a green screen. So, and I understand that, but it has to render and it has to do all this stuff, and it's kind of weird. I'm sure it's a very powerful program. I'm sure it's more powerful than I'm sure iMovie, but I don't know. I just don't understand it, so I don't use it a whole lot. I just wanted to throw that out there to you. No, I don't want to save changes. No, I don't want to save changes. And anyway, that is really weird. I haven't got that email yet. Windows 7 didn't come with Movie Maker, so Story Maker would work. You're right. Okay, Lynn, thanks. Story Maker is the one I was telling you about. We found that to be very, very good, especially with our kids at school. Another thing I like about Story Maker as opposed to Movie Maker, if you guys want to do something with slideshows, is, yeah, you can, Kevin. Go to Microsoft's website and just download it. It's free. Hey, good morning. It's Jack. Who are we talking to?
Jack, hi. This is Dennis.
Hey, Dennis. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Jack, I have a quick question, and I'm actually doing some work in what's called sublimation, and I will be requesting email with an attachment of a photo. So the individuals will probably be sending me a picture. Now, the question is, at what resolution should I request? Assuming that they will be scanning a picture. Well, some people I'm sure will be. What should they scan a picture at that I can optimize the quality once I use Photoshop's Element 6 to reproduce that picture?
This is something that you're going to work on. You're fixing it up for a client?
Well, yes, exactly. My question is, those that will be sending attachments in the form of an image or photo may not send that image or photo in the proper resolution.
Okay.
And I'm wondering, is there an optimum resolution? Probably 300 DPI, maybe, on a scanner if they were going to scan it.
Yeah, I think 300 DPI is going to be real good. That's going to be a decent image. What I worry about is if you're taking something. If I would take something from you, you want to email me a picture of grandma from, let's just say, 1940, 1950 time, and you want me to touch that picture up and make it nicer. I mean, because they get the white cracks and all that crap in them.
Sure.
All right, so I want to have the best possible resolution that you can send me. And here's another problem you're going to run into. Some of these scanners, and we found even where I work, they scan a picture as a TIFF. Are you familiar with a TIFF?
Not really. JPEG only.
Okay. A TIFF picture, JPEGs are compressed. A TIFF is almost, to me, the equivalent of a RAW file. It's huge. And then what happens is you have a lot of trouble with people emailing these. So are you watching your screen right now?
Well, I just have to wait because of the feedback, probably.
Oh, okay.
But,
okay. What I want
will go back. I'm at the screen now, yes.
Okay. What I want to show you here is I'm going to show you a program that I actually been using because I've been doing some video work for some folks, and I've been sending some video stuff out. But let me bring up my screen here again.
All right.
And we will do a selection. Change your region. And you may have heard of this program, but I tell you what, this thing is sensational, man.
Okay.
It's called You Send It. YOUSENDIT. And your client can use it from a web page. But what it allows you to do is send files that are larger than what an email will accept. That's exactly what this program was made for.
I see.
So then you can have them say, hey, scan that picture to 600 DPI, give you something really solid to work with, and have them send it through this program, which is free. You receive an email, and then on your end, you just download it. It's very simple to use.
Oh, I see. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, and like I said, I've been doing a little bit of advertising work with a few people that I deal with. I buy things from, and I created some advertising videos for them, or some review videos, and that's how I get the video to them. Is I just use this program.
What's the name again, Jack?
It's called You. That's YOUSENDIT. You Send It. It's all one word. And I believe...
I'm sorry, that YOUSEND or T?
D. Send. You Send.
SEND. Okay.
YOUSEND It. I think it's yousendit.com. Just see if this will come up on the screen here.
All right.
But like I said, you can load that program on the computer. You don't have to. Here it is right here. It says send a file. Try it now. You just give an email address, select your file, and send it, and up it goes.
Great.
So it shoots it out. And your name again was
Okay.
Brian, is that right?
My name's Dennis.
Oh,
Dennis, Jack.
where did I get
Now,
Brian from?
one other question.
Okay.
If a person sends a let's say, less than the quality and resolution that I need, let's say under 300, am I able to use Photoshop Element 6 to adjust that to an appropriate resolution?
You can go down, you can never go up.
Oh, you can't go up. I see.
Yeah, you can't go up. That'd be like taking a picture. Now, think of this. Some cameras, I may still have one around here somewhere. I go out and I shoot a picture at 2 megapixel, and I come in and want to crop it. So, well, let me increase that 2 megapixel to 6 megapixel. If the information was never there, then, yeah, you can't add to something that was never there.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, just have them scan it, as high as possible. If they make a mistake, you're just going to have them do it again, I guess.
Okay, and the reason I'm asking the question is because some persons may not be, savvy as far as knowing how to scan and what resolution, and I may get images that are less than what I need. So if I do that, unless I call or contact them, I guess, to have another one sent at the proper resolution, I probably can't do much about it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you know what? You can also, I've dealt with some senior citizens before, and they're even, seniors are getting savvy now. I mean, I got a lot of people doing Photoshop editing here, and even my mom, she's 70 and does online banking. So they're getting more savvy with computers. But scanning,
Okay.
You're right. Scanning is a different beast because not a lot of people's ever scanned it. Like, I don't understand that. Have them drop it in.
Yeah.
Have them drop it in a photo envelope and have them mail it over to you. Then
Well, that's all I have to do. Okay,
So-
sure.
Yeah. I mean, hey Dennis, where are you calling from, by the way?
I'm from Pittsburgh.
You are in Pittsburgh.
I'm here in the city, yes.
All right, man. Hey, it's Stiller.
I've been following you quite some time, Jack, and when you got on to on Justin TV, I followed you over to there. So yes, I keep pretty much in contact with you. I have your DVDs and the whole bit.
That's great. Hey, we're gonna have to meet sometime, man, because we're really close.
Okay, great. Love to do it.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. Hey, Dennis, thanks, man. You have a great Father's Day and a good day.
Very soon back at you, Jack. Thanks a lot.
All right, bud. Take care. Bye bye. Okay, very, very good. The internet's funny that way. People call in, you get a call from Australia, you get a call from Canada, then you turn around, you get a call from a neighbor. That's great, or down the road. So, might be able to hook up there sometime and go out and do a photo shoot. That would be fun if we get a group together and do a photo shoot. Also, Kevin's coming into town sometime in June, so we can work with him. People are text messaging to me like crazy, which I don't normally look during shows like this, but being we have so many people out there working with all these different parties right now, getting ready for these graduation parties, you never know who's texting. So, but hey, I did appreciate that call. I did not get the picture yet, did I? Did I get the picture yet? I did not get it. Jessica, here's what I want you to do then. Please go over to that website I was just showing Dennis called usesendit.com. Here, I'm going to put it in the chat room. It's free to use. I want you to send me that picture through here because it might be a little bit too big. There you go. usesendit.com. Hey, welcome to the show, Noodle. Noodle's not here, actually. He's somewhere else. And with that said, I am going to wrap this show up. And you know what? I was thinking of how I can actually do your contest today, guys. But we may not have the contest because I didn't actually have time this morning to prepare a picture. But anyway, hopefully everybody's okay with that. Jessica, did you throw that in the chat room there? Did you get the link that I sent? You send it, yousendit.com, and send that picture over to me through there. That way it won't get blocked. Maybe my email server's seen that as being too large of a file, and sometimes that happens. So, and Dennis, you see there the importance of that, the importance of being able to use that program. It works great, and you can just kick it through. So, And with that said, I will look for that picture to come in. I don't have it yet, like I said, so that's neither here nor there. All right. Hey, thanks, Jessica. I'll look at it there when you send it to me. Definitely, I'll take a look at that. And for everybody else, thank you so much. 9 total viewers right now. Like I said, you know, if nothing else in my lifetime, that very much humbles me that people want to see what I do or want to see how I can help you out. So I'm working on a few other ventures here with Photoshop Elements that you might be interested in, and I'll let you know more about that when I get closer to the release dates of those. Not DVDs. I think it's going to be it's even a better way to actually be able to learn of a better way to learn, more laid out and regimented, I guess. So we're taking you step by step through the processes. But everybody here is pretty much pros at this point. You guys are on top of it. Stop by my website, jackstechcorner.com. Sign up for the web forums if you're not on the forums. But like I said, I really think that Facebook took over for them forums. We have probably as many people on the Facebook part of it. That's Jack's Tech Corner is what we have on the forums. Post your pictures on Facebook. Kevin does. You'll see a lot of his work. He posts stuff up there a lot. Jessica has a few pictures on there. So get your stuff posted on there. We'd love to see it. Lynn, 1956. Throw your stuff up there. I'd like to see what you're doing. And then who else did we have in there? There was somebody else in there too, I said this morning. Let's see here. Just going back through the chat room. And Hobby Boy, that's good. You're in there still, so hanging in with us. So guys, once again, thank you very, very much for joining me here on Sunday morning for Photoshop Elements Weekly number 12. This was going to be a half-hour lesson, but we did. We were able to work together, and we stretched this class out to 1 hour, and that's great. I appreciate that very, very much. And join me next Sunday. Next Sunday is going to be a trick, guys, because I'm out of town. So I'm going to be out of town, very much mobile, in a hotel room. I don't know what the wireless is going to be like. I already talked to my wife this morning, and she said, are you going to do your cast when you're on the road? And I said, I would like to try. I would like to try to be able to do the cast when I'm on the road. And see how that goes. So I'm going to be using a laptop. The audio will be different, a little bit different. You'll still be able to hear me. You should still be able to see me. We did a test broadcast off of laptops last evening, and it worked really well. So we broadcasted for 5 hours, so I know it worked really well. So, hey, Brian, thank you very much for stopping in, my friend, as always. And guys, like what I'm saying is check me out next week, see if I'm here. I should be. I'm going to try to next Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. I'll be coming to you live on location in another city, and I'll be coming to you out of a hotel room. So I hope their internet connection's good, and we'll see how that goes. So until next week, as always, I'll have my camera around here. Keep those shutters clicking. Keep the editors editing, and we'll see you back here next week on Jack's Tech Corner for Photoshop Elements Weekly. Bye for now.